Welcome back to Sway TV. I'm your host JJ here on Amazon Live, and I'm so excited!
We're gonna have some fun on the stream.
And we're doing Workout Wednesdays here on Amazon Live.
And she is fresh off the set of Shark Tank.
It's such an honor to be here today, so thank you.
We are gonna be talking all about parenting.
This is our tribe of women. What is the key to a successful business?
I am so excited for today's Battle Shop Live. And it's Brad Grunberg. Hi, Brad. What more could you want than the Self-Love Workbook?
Thank God you were on this show.
Rosalinda just said this is better than Netflix.
Oh, Naveen says this is better than Netflix. There's a Tesla. You can actually buy a car on Amazon. That is so crazy. The perfect gift. Yes, we got our Drake's Cake break.
David is live streaming. We got it right up in the corner. I love this.
Oh, that feels so good.
Oh my God, that is the coolest thing ever.
So awesome.
Shake, shake, shake.
Shake your zoo life.
This is fun.
Amazon Live. Woo!
And one person's gonna win a PS5. Which one will it be?
Here we go. I'm so excited. I can't even stand it.
And Sam's in the chat says, Sway TV rocks. Woo! One of the best comments I've ever received, ever, hands down. Drum roll, please. Dun, dun, dun.
2, 1.
All the time streaming live. We're sharing great products, we're doing great interviews and amazing giveaways.
Amazon, we love you, Amazon. So grateful for you guys and for Sway TV.
I've had such a great time with all of you.
Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway.
Good morning, Amazon, and welcome to Sway TV. I'm Candace Kita, and I'm your host, and I'm coming to you bright and early at about 6 o'clock in the morning right now here in not quite yet sunny Los Angeles. And you know, that's right, I am coming to you live right now. So if you want to talk to me or chat and you know, we can just see how is your day going today. Please leave a comment in the chat section like Amazon customer did to me. It says, good morning. So what's for today? Thank you so much for asking. Good morning to you too. Well, today, you know, I thought it would be really fun today to do something a little bit different. So we're going to be doing basically 2 hairstyles that can be used for fitness and sports activities. We're going to be doing a ponytail, but I'm going to distribute the weight of the hair evenly into 2 and then combine it into 1 for you ladies out there that have long hair. And you know what I'm talking about. If you wear a ponytail for too long, you get a headache. If you have long hair, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So this is a way to evenly distribute the hair. And I've always had long hair. And I'm telling you, if I go out and if I have my hair in this ponytail for 4 hours, I would usually get a headache. And so now I distribute it into 2, combine it into 1. I'll show you how, and you won't get a headache. And then I thought we'd do hair that is good for yoga. So that'll be the second do. And then after that, we're going to actually go outside here at the Sway TV studios, watch the sunrise, because it's pitch black still outside, you guys. And we're going to do a little bit of slow, deep stretch and yoga. And we're just basically going to greet the morning. It's going to be so beautiful. And I don't know if you guys, I don't know, Amazon customer, if you were here on Friday, we actually did a sunset yoga out by the pool. and it was gorgeous. And we watched the sunset. We must have been out there for over an hour, and we were just, releasing the tension of the day, releasing the tension of the whole week, because it was the end of the week. It was Friday, and we had such a good time. And let me see. Oh, is it push-ups? Well, Fit Over 50 Doug Jeffrey was the one. I don't know. Did you watch him on Friday when he was doing all those sit-ups and all those push-ups? So he was out there doing sit-ups and push-ups. We're doing more of basically a slow, deep stretch and kind of just getting your blood flowing for the day and getting your heartbeat up, just kind of getting everything moving, circulating. And it's a great thing to do in the morning. So I was saying, Amazon customer, if you want to, if you have a yoga mat and you'd like to join us, I'd say please do. I think this is something that's relatively easy that all age groups can we can all do together. And we do some work on the yoga mat, and then we do some work sitting and a little bit of work standing. It's so easy, but especially for you who might be older and you have issues with your joints, your hands, fingers, back, lower back, shoulders, neck, that type of thing. All we do is we're just going to slowly release the tension, loosen up those muscles, bring warm, blood into that area and circulate it around. Just kind of, wake your whole body up. And thank you so much for asking, Amazon customer, because this is something that I love to do. I do, 7 days a week. And basically my yoga mat stays on the ground at all times. My partner says it looks basically like an area rug because it's constantly there. And I'm on and off the yoga mat throughout the course of the day. I start out in the morning, I'll take a break in the middle of the day, and then I close out the day with some stretching. And I'm telling you, it really, really helps, especially if you're somebody who wakes up every morning with stiffness and joint stiffness. I personally have a lot of joint stiffness in my fingers and my hands, and I don't know if that's from like many of you, being on the computer for so long. I know that at times I'm on the computer and have been in the past for 10 hours a day at a stand-up desk. And so for those of you that are working either remotely in a home office or you're going into work, and you're sitting in that cubicle and you're typing the whole day, I can't tell you how important it is to be able to move around, to be able to move your body. Just move. Whatever you are thinking, I have to work on my form, it has to be perfect, I'm not as flexible as other people might be. It really doesn't matter. I think what's really important is you just get out there and move. We had a great person in the chat the other day who was Julie Fit, and she's a sports physiologist, and she was saying that, sitting and working all day at a desk and not moving for 8 to 10 hours, she said it's as dangerous as smoking. And she said for the overall well-being and health of your body, even just not just physically, but spiritually and mental well-being, it's important to implement some type of exercise into your daily regimen. Daily need to do something. Either it's, cardio, or it's slow, deep stretch. If it's working with weights, and ladies, you can do, isometrics, and gentlemen too, where you don't necessarily have to have weights, but you're using your own body as weight and resistance against itself to be able to build strength. And then to work on your core. And what I think is great is, there's so many products here at Amazon that can help you achieve these goals. And many of us have, New Year's resolutions or New Year's intentions that we intend to stick with, right, for the rest of the year. It could be, I'm going to lose those extra 5 or 10 or 15 pounds, and I'm going to exercise every other day. And then statistics have shown that by the 32nd day, So basically the next month, so somewhere into February, where we are now, most of us have given up on those New Year's resolutions and New Year's intentions. So I think a way to help is to set small goals just for today. Don't worry about even tomorrow, the rest of the week. Just worry about today. And what are you going to do today? Whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then from there, I always try to challenge myself to do one more thing the next day. So if you do, 5 sit-ups today, that's great. You've accomplished your goal, and then tomorrow try to do 6 and 7 and 8 and thereon. So today, I'm going to go out this morning and watch the sunrise. And I'm going to go out there on the yoga mat here at the Sway TV studios. And I'm just going to do slow, deep stretch. I'm just going to move. I'm just going to do a little bit of yoga. And it's so easy that I encourage you, if you have a yoga mat, just put it out and say, okay, when Candace is going to go on in an hour or so, I'm going to take that time for myself. I'm going to take that time for myself, and I'm going to get out there and do as much as I can. Doesn't have to be perfect. Form doesn't have to be perfect. Some things I can do, some things I may not be able to do, and then I can use that moment when she's doing something else to rest or, strike a different pose. And even if you don't have a yoga mat, if you're in a carpeted area, just put down a towel. Just put down a towel and say, I'm going to try this, and I'm going to lay down on the towel, and I'm going to sit on the towel, and I'm going to stand up, and I'm just going to get my blood flowing. I'm going to get, my blood flowing. It's going to help my concentration, my mind, my ability to think and to process. It's going to elevate my serotonin, and it's going to elevate my endorphins. So in the morning, when you say on a Tuesday morning, oh my gosh, it's only Tuesday. I've got the rest of the week. I'm exhausted already. Oh no, it's not even hump day, right? But what you could do is raise the level of serotonin and endorphins by just moving around for 20 minutes, and then you will automatically start to feel better. You'll get more energy. And statistics have shown within 22 minutes of any type of, cardio, you'll start to burn a little bit of fat, and, your serotonin's going to go up, and basically you're going to feel better. And if you're cold and chilly in the morning, like I always am, my toes are cold, my hands are cold, and it makes my joints sometimes in the morning feel kind of stiff, hard to move around, my neck, my shoulders, everything seems, my lower back, everything seems kind of stiff in the morning. I guarantee you, by doing these slow movements, nothing major, just slow, slight adjustments, they're going to make you feel better. They're going to loosen up those joints. They're going to make the muscles feel a little bit warm. You're going to invigorate them. Basically, you're just going to feel better. So thank you so much, Amazon customer, for asking me that, because that's basically our plan for this morning. And then, we have Shay J and her awesome fitness routines. And she's going to be coming on later. And she's a little bit more, high impact and more energy. So you can start off the morning with me doing slow, deep stretch, just waking this body up. Let's just appreciate the fact that, it's a Tuesday, and, you guys were alive, and we have the world in front of us, and like they say, the world is your oyster, right? And then you could watch Shay J and follow along with her on her fitness routines. And a lot of the products that, we use here, a yoga mat, Shay J uses resistance bands. Fit Over 50, Doug Jeffrey uses the jump rope. We have ladies' weights that are, 10 to 15 pound weights. Everything from that to, a Nordic track. You can find all these items that help you with your fitness and help you with your overall sense of well-being and feeling great and starting this new year off right, no matter how old you are or what your fitness situation is today. I'm just saying today, because you have goals of where you want to get right later on. You can find all these items here at Amazon. I think it's just terrific. You know, I've gotten a weight bench here. I've also ordered weights here for Fit Over 50 Doug Jeffrey. We ordered a jump rope. We've gotten a yoga mat here, and so many of you guys love the yoga mat that I use, you know, that purple one. I don't know if you've seen. And anyways, that yoga mat we found here at Amazon. And Fit Over 50 Doug Jeffrey said he's going to order one too. We've had several people watching us order a regular jump rope, and then people were ordering the new ropeless jump rope here on Amazon. So there's all sorts of neat things here. So I always encourage you while you're watching us and while you're, you know, engaging with us, to shop the show. It's so important to really shop the show for these great items that you can find here. And, you know, Doug Jeffrey, Fit Over 50, he also does healthy and nutritious snacks every time that he comes on. And that's another great thing, because a lot of protein powders and supplements, you know, that you need or can find, healthy food items, you know, coconut flour, almond flour, sugar substitutes, chocolate substitutes. You can find all of these great items too here at Amazon. So no matter what you're doing, don't forget to shop the show. And good morning, you guys. If you're just joining in, I'm Candace Kita, and I'm your host today here at Sway TV, and I'm coming to you live. And it's about 6-something in the morning here in Los Angeles, and you know, the sun, just now, I see a little glimmer of the sun peeking its head over the horizon here at the Sway TV studios. It's going to be a beautiful day. Yesterday, I couldn't believe it. You guys, it was 80 degrees. It was 80 degrees here. Talk about sunny Los Angeles in the wintertime, and that's why everybody says that SoCal is like the place to be. I was out in a t-shirt and shorts, tennis shoes, and no jacket yesterday. It was really unbelievable, and it was warm in the car too. It was like almost too hot in the car. So today is going to be another gorgeous day. And if you're just tuning in, I was saying later on we're going to go do sunrise yoga outside of the Sway TV studios here. I'm so excited. And if you were here on Friday afternoon, we did sunset yoga. And it was so neat. We were out by the pool here at the Sway TV studios, and we watched the sunset together with a lot of you people who are tuning in and hopefully exercising and doing slow, deep stretch and yoga on the mat together with us at home. And then at the very end, the big surprise was, as the sun was going down, and many of you have seen it, I pushed Doug into the pool. So it was a great way to end the day. It was a great way to start the weekend. And you know, if you guys didn't see that, don't worry. Don't worry. It's so easy, because all you need to do to see past episodes of our show is go to swayreplay.com. That's right. You can go to swayreplay.com and you can catch all our past episodes of this show, Get Ready With Me, Candace Kita, so many other shows too. You know, Shay J and her awesome exercise routines. Fit Over 50, Doug Jeffrey, who talks about not only being fit over 50, it's for everybody. He just happens to be over 50. And, you know, he made fitness his life. He's really been into fitness and leading a healthy lifestyle since he was a teenager. That's why it's called that. But anybody can join in, of course, on his awesome fitness and workout routines and terrific recipes as well. And I don't need to tell you how to get here live, because you're here right now watching, right? And then also, did you know that we have a Sway TV podcast? That's right. We have a Sway TV podcast that you can listen to on Amazon Music. So whether you're listening to us on the Sway TV podcast, or you're watching us at swayreplay.com, or you're watching us live, don't forget to shop the show. You can shop the show for all these terrific and just really neat items that the hosts have found for you. And like I said, these are things that we've actually used. Many of these items I have used for years and I have repurchased over and over. I can't even tell you how many times I've purchased a dental floss, or I've purchased, pet food. You know what it's like to have a 50-pound bag of pet food and have to go out and haul it into the car. So now I don't do that. I'd much rather just have that 50-pound bag of pet food, come right back to me through Amazon instead. And it's just so much easier to have Amazon drop it at the door, right? So anyways, I always encourage you to shop the show no matter what, because you can find some great items. And because I'm coming to you live, you guys, leave a comment right now. Good morning, where are you? Let me know where in the country you are, or elsewhere in the world, and what time it is. Because right now, it's very early in the morning and the sun is peeking its head over the horizon over there. And also, because of the crazy weather, you guys, what is the weather like today where you're at? I'm so curious. I've had people buzz in yesterday, and they were telling me that they were in Chicago and it was snowing. The East Coast, it was snowing. Middle of the country, well, it was absolutely freezing a couple days ago. Ironically, it was in the 60s yesterday. So you go figure. Like I said, today it's going to be a gorgeous day here in quintessentially sunny Los Angeles. Yesterday it was in the 80s. I was in shorts and a t-shirt. Could have totally gone to the beach. Didn't have time, but I could have gone to the beach if I wanted to. And like I said, it's going to be so nice today that we're going to take a yoga mat and we're going to go out there and watch the sunrise over the canyon here at the beautiful Sway TV studios. And it's going to be so neat. And we did the sunset on Friday. We're doing the sunrise today. And I encourage you to get out your yoga mat in a bit, or right now, if you have one, just put it in front of your TV and, your monitor and get ready, because, we're going to be doing this live with you guys and we can engage. Last time we had Julie Fit, who came in. Thank you so much, Julie Fit, if you're out there. And she came in to the comment section, and she was so awesome engaging in the chat, because as we were doing yoga and slow deep stretch live, she's a sports physiologist. She was actually telling us little tweaks of, you've done a pose this way. You can actually modify it and put your leg here and turn this way, and you're going to work a different muscle. And so she was helping us throughout the entire time. And it was really great, because we were like, oh, we feel it. It's so different just by a slight movement in a different direction. So it was really great. So you guys, if you're out there and you have something to share, would love to hear from you. And let me know about concerns that you have with maybe achy joints, achy fingers, stiff joints, your hands, your wrists. For those of you who might have carpal tunnel, lower back issues. There's so many things that we can work on together when we're out there. And then yesterday I had this awesome back massager. I don't know where it is right now, but I will show you this awesome back massager. Oh, good morning, Madison. How are you? What are you doing up so early? But thank you so much for joining in with me today. How are you? What are you up to? Madison is a friend of mine, and I love seeing her. How were all your errands and everything yesterday? Oh, Joel, good morning. Good morning from the Dominican Republic. Wow. What time zone are you on in the Dominican Republic? And what time is it? Here it's about 6 a.m. in the morning. And I want to know, what time is it over there? I'm not even sure exactly how close the Dominican Republic is. How close is the Dominican Republic to our East Coast in Florida? And what is the weather there? Is it, I assume it's balmy and it's warm. I hope it is. That sounds awesome. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning. You know, you guys, that's what I love so much is the opportunity to talk to people all over the world every single day. I am so surprised and I am so shocked at the people that will come in. I have people coming in. It's 10:28 a.m. So it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you're basically on what is 1 hour past our East Coast time. Educate me. Is the Dominican Republic close to like the Bahamas? It's close to the Bahamas or Jamaica or Cuba? It's just a little bit east of that. Is that correct? I know very little of it, but I know it's a beautiful place. Where I live, it's 8:28 and it's 47 degrees Fahrenheit. Oh my gosh, that's freezing. Yeah, it's cold because I know you told me yesterday it was cold too. That's Madison, and she was saying it was cold yesterday as well. How crazy. You know, today here it's supposed to be in the 80s. I can't even believe it. And yesterday it was too. So, what I was telling everybody is in a little bit, we're going to go out and watch the sunrise, and we're going to do slow, deep stretch outside here of the Sway TV studios, just to, you know, warm up our joints and just get the blood circulating. And Joel, do you do any type of exercise or fitness? Do you have a fitness routine? Or do you just stretch or tell me what you do? I'd like to hear. And Madison, you know, I've never asked you that question before because usually we're off on other subjects like the PlayStation and Astros Playground and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But do you do exercise too? Do you have time? And what do you do for yourself? Because you guys, I always think that's so important to be able to implement, even if you can't do that much, 5, 10, 15 minutes throughout the day, because you know it adds up. And I like to tell ladies out there, you know, that are busy with your kids, even if you're waiting to pick your kids up from school in the morning, when you're waiting in the car, you know, stretch those fingers. You know, massage those hands. I love taking the time when I'm sitting in the car and I'm waiting. I'll do something for myself. I don't just sit there, and I try to, you know, unplug from the phone. And I try to stretch my hands. And we're going to be doing this outside too. Taking the time to really wake those hands up and to circulate them, bring circulation to them. And then also I use the seat, the chair headrest of my car. I don't know if you guys have done this before. Oh, Madison says I go on the treadmill at 10 to 1. So what do you do in that time? So you're on the treadmill for 3 hours. That's hilarious. But yeah, you do use the treadmill. And you know, Madison actually brought up a good point. If you guys want to be on the treadmill for a long time, a lot of times at the gym, I'll watch the monitor and I'll watch a show, listen to music, or sometimes if you have it in your room, what's great, if you have it in the living room, I'll just put on, you know, Netflix, and instead of Netflix and chill, you can watch Netflix and see a whole movie. You know, I've done that where I've just done the treadmill in alternating levels and elevations and speeds, and I've watched a whole movie. And talk about getting your workout out, and you're so kind of preoccupied watching something, it's so enjoyable, and before you know it, it's over. The time goes by so fast. So yes, definitely, thank you for saying that, because it does actually serve a purpose that you can do multitasking and do two things at once. But what I was saying, and Joel, do you do anything? Just curious. What I was saying is a lot of times I use the headrest in the car, and I put my hands up and I lock my hands behind the headrest, and I stretch my elbows back as far as I can while leaning on the headrest, and it really stretches out your neck and your shoulders, some of those back muscles by the scapula, and I like to be able to just stretch out. So you can do that even sitting in the car if you're waiting for your kids to pick them up. 5 or 10 minutes, rejuvenating your hands, your wrists. These are things you can do when you're sitting down in a very small area. There's always something you can do. And breathing. to just kind of, clearing your mind. Don't always get on the phone, because we all have a tendency to do that, right? But to be able to just sit in silence, not have the radio on in the car, and just to be quiet and clear your mind. If you have 5 or 10 minutes when you're waiting for your kids to pick them up, why don't you make that your time? Because as soon as they get in the car, it's no longer going to be your time, right? It's probably going to be their time, or you all's time together, and what you're going to do and what kind of snack you're going to have when you come home, and you've got to help with homework and make dinner and get everybody ready for the evening. So, that could be your little increment of small amount of time. Bigfoot Gorilla, you guys have so much energy to burn. Why not work in a warehouse? You can make some money where you're doing it at the same time. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I know. People have said that I have a lot of energy in the morning, and thank you for bringing that up. It is kind of funny. I am a morning person, and I know people don't believe it. I do go to bed early, so I guess it just kind of depends on if you're a night owl or an early bird. I'm an early bird. I'm up usually at 4 o'clock in the morning, and that's when I get a lot of my mental clarity, and it's quiet, nobody's around, and I can really kind of focus on planning my day, planning the strategy for the week, how to get from point A to the point B, and, all the million other gajillion points in the middle. So I use that time. And I use that time on the yoga mat for myself. And actually, Bigfoot Gorilla, I'm curious, what time is it where you are, and where are you coming in? Why are you up so early if you're in the country, or are you in another part of the world? Because we have other people coming in from the other parts of the world right now too. So I'm curious, why are you up? And are you working in a warehouse too? So let me know. Are you guys, Madison, you must be an early bird too, because I always see you in the morning. And then some people, it's evening where they're at. In Australia, we have people that buzz in, and it's actually one day ahead. So they're in the morning a couple hours in advance on, by this time, Wednesday. Sid, if you're there and you beep in, I know that it's already the next day. And we have people that buzz in too from Israel. And Israel, it's a completely different time zone as well. So anyways, wherever you are in the country, good morning. I'm Candace Kita, and I am your host here at Sway TV. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so excited to see everybody. What are your plans for today? Let me know. And why, if you're up on the West Coast, why in the world are you up so early too? You guys, I don't know if you know this or not, but I definitely wanted to get this in. Did you know that we are having a great giveaway? We're having an awesome giveaway because 2 Saturdays ago, we actually gave away, get this, we gave away a PlayStation 5. That's right, we gave away a PlayStation 5, and I think the person that won it was Gary in Toledo, Ohio. So congratulations, Gary, if you're out there. What are you doing with that PlayStation 5? I hope you're having a grand time with it. And it was such a success, and everybody loved it, that, we decided we'd do it again. For those of you out there that entered and, didn't have the opportunity to win, or those of you who want to enter because you do want a chance to win this brand spanking new PlayStation 5, here's how you do it. So we're going to be having the drawing in March the 8th. So I think you guys have a little bit of time to work on this, right? And all you have to do is very simple. Just have a friend of yours follow us here at Sway TV. That's it. All you have to do is have a friend follow us here at Sway TV, and then we're going to enter your name in the drawing to win this brand new PlayStation 5. Now, your friend, just for following, we're going to enter them in a brand new other contest to win a $250 gift certificate to Amazon. Isn't that great? So, $250. You can get a lot here at Amazon because there's so many, you guys know, the deals of the day. There's so many things on sale. Gosh, you could just get anything from a lipstick to a car here at Amazon, right? And there's a heck of a lot of stuff in between. So we're going to enter them in a contest to win a $250 Amazon gift card. Now, if you're the person that referred the most amount of friends at the end when we draw on March the 8th, we'll just give another $250 Amazon gift card to you just for referring the most amount of friends. Isn't that great? So, like, hypothetically, you could win the brand new PlayStation 5, and you could also win the Amazon $250 gift card. So it's a great deal. You know, and I've been asking people out there, if you won the Amazon $250 gift certificate, what would you get? Madison, you had told me the other day, what would you get? So Bigfoot Gorilla, I'm curious. If you won the brand new PlayStation 5, who would you give it to? Or would you keep it for yourself? And if you got the $250 Amazon gift card, what would you get with it? You know, I've had so many interesting answers. Somebody said that Tom said that he was going to get a DVD box set for the DC Comics universe, not Marvel, DC. And somebody else said that they would get a VR virtual reality headset that was going to be an add-on to the PlayStation 5, because he was convinced he was going to win that PlayStation 5, which I thought was awesome. And other people were saying they were going to get more add-ons, more games for the PlayStation 5. And for those of you who are out there, they've been talking to me about the PlayStation 5 because they have the PlayStation 4. Apparently the difference, if you want to know, is that there are more games in the PlayStation 5 that are not available on the PlayStation 4. That's one thing. Two, the resolution and the graphics on the PlayStation 5 are far superior to the PlayStation 4. So if you guys have the PlayStation 4 and you want to upgrade, this is a great opportunity for you. Say you wanted to get the PlayStation 5, but you know what? I don't know if you guys have tried. They're virtually sold out. And the reason why is that they were like one of the #1 requested gifts from Santa at Christmas. And so they were sold out in December. And now here we are all the way in February, and you can't find them anywhere. So if you wanted to get one, say Santa didn't bring one to you and you requested it, or you just want one for yourself, now's a terrific opportunity where, you know, we'll just give it to you. We'll just give it to you. You don't even have to find it yourself. Now, you just have to be present on March the 8th. Because we're going to draw live, and of course you want to see who wins, see if it's you. And then also you have to have an address here in the continental United States. So you guys could live someplace else, like the Dominican Republic and the Bahamas or Jamaica or anywhere. You just have to, and lucky for you, but you just have to have an address here in the continental United States so we can ship your brand new PlayStation 5 to you, right? So it's so exciting. And the third thing that they were saying is that the console itself looks completely different. So whether you have a PlayStation 4 or the earlier generations, or say you don't have one at all, and you've been playing, some people have been saying they've been playing solely on their mobile devices, and they're dying to get their hands on a PlayStation 5. And some people, actually, you guys, if you want it, what would you do with it? Because so many people were telling me in the chat that it's so awesome that they wouldn't even keep it for themselves. Some people were saying, you know, we're giving it to our kids. We have teenagers. You know, my brother, my sister, one girl was saying that she was actually going to give it to her dad because her dad was a gamer. So it's so crazy. And, you know, one guy, it was so nice. He said, you know, I have the PlayStation 4. And if I win the PlayStation 5, I'm keeping the PlayStation 4 and I'm giving the 5 to my brother, which I thought was so awesome, you guys. Just a show of giving, that he wouldn't keep the 5 and give the 4 to his brother. He actually wanted to give the better one to his brother. So just the neat stories. One lady said that her daughter is constantly down the street because they have, at the neighbors, a PlayStation 5. And so she said she wanted the kids to come to her place. So she was hoping to see more of her daughter by winning that PlayStation 5. So then the kids would come over to their house instead of, constantly being down the street. So I thought it was so awesome. So anyways, you guys, I encourage you to follow. And you could always follow us here at Sway TV. If you haven't done so already, I encourage you to follow us here for great programming, so much fun. We have so many great hosts here, and we have so many wonderful shows like Shay J and our awesome fitness routines. If you guys, like to work out, and like Bigfoot Gorilla was saying, we have a lot of energy here in the morning. If you want positive energy and you want to shoot it your way through the screen, here's the place to come. Because you're always going to find positivity here, and you're going to find, good stuff and kind of get your day started. And this is a great way too, at the end of the day, after you come home and you just want to, interact with some people that are just going to, boost your day and boost your energy. We don't need negative people, right? We want to boost your energy and just send you out into the world with that. And I always say at the beginning of the week, and I tell you this every single week, Monday and Tuesday, the energy and the way you set the tone for Monday, it's your choice, is the way that it's going to go the rest of the week. So on that Monday morning, when you're waking up and going, oh my gosh, it's Monday, I can't believe it, how am I going to get through the week? Think of it as this is your day for opportunity. It's the beginning of 5 days for you, for opportunity for you to reach your goals. You have small goals, you have big goals. So basically you have not just one rock that you're pushing up the hill, you have several rocks that you're pushing up the hill. Saturday and Sunday, you can rest and relax because I think that's important to rejuvenate. But then Monday, use that opportunity, push those balls up the hill. Set the goals that you have on Monday. I'm like old school. I write them down on a piece of paper, you guys. I really do. Every, Sunday evening, I'm writing stuff down of what I'm going to accomplish. And if I don't finish it all on Monday or whatever, fine, I just move it to Tuesday. But I've crossed stuff off that list. Some of you guys put it in your in your phone. Some of you guys put it in your computer. But I think that for me, once I commit it into some type of symbol with language is just a symbol in which we communicate even to ourselves. So if I communicate to myself, Candace, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, and I see it visually, I have a tendency to more really actually complete that. And I take it from that piece of paper, I take it from that symbol that you see on the computer or on the phone, and then you actualize it and make it real into the real world. So that's how I do it. But I use Mondays as my day to kind of set the tone and the timbre for the whole rest of the week. So yeah, if you guys want to come here and follow us here at Sway TV for positivity and, getting that good energy up for the week, whether it be in the morning, if you're here in the afternoon and you just don't want to take a break, or in the evening, that's what we do here, Plus we answer questions because, we're here live time and we can comment with you. You can leave a comment or a question, a suggestion. We always love suggestions. We're so open to suggestions. And, another thing is we have terrific guests. I don't know if you've seen some of our past guests. We're going to have some terrific guests coming up that are going to be talking about, positivity and just improving your life. And there are so many awesome products that I myself have gotten here, whether they're, small products that bring a little bit of joy into your life, a little bit of fun, a little bit of, convenience. Let's face it, that always helps. Or something that's big and life-changing. You can find so many great things here at Amazon. So you can follow us here at Sway TV. And if you haven't seen some of the past episodes and you find a great host, say you like, Shay J or Doug Jeffrey Fit Over 50, don't forget to go to swayreplay.com. That's swayreplay.com. And you could look at all these past episodes that you might have missed. Because maybe you're just, happening upon us today by happenstance. Perhaps you didn't even know about this and you just, you clicked on it and you're like, what is this? who are these people that are like talking to me? Wait, are they live right now? Are they really live? Or they're just saying they're live? No, I guarantee you, I'm coming to you live right now from LA. I'm in SoCal, and it's about 6 something in the morning right now, and the sun is just barely coming out over the canyon. I'm coming to you live. In fact, if you drop a comment right now into the chat section, I'll see it and I'll respond to you. That's how live we are. But anyways, you could follow us here at Sway Replay. If you're just joining us and you want to see some of the past fun episodes, check out last Friday when I dumped Doug Jeffrey into the pool here at the Sway TV studios. Or we have a Sway TV podcast that people like. So, you can listen to us. And that's available on Amazon Music. But, no matter what you do, no matter if you're looking at us at here live, so I don't need to tell you how to get here because you're here right now, or you are at swayreplay.com looking at some of the past episodes for some of your favorite hosts, or you're listening to us on the Sway TV podcast, which is available on Amazon Music. Don't forget to shop the show. Because, you always want to shop the show to find all these terrific items that we're talking about. Something as simple, and the reason why I bring this one up, because I've seen people actually purchase it, and then they're telling us in the chat all sorts of different types of this item, which is a jump rope. It's funny because Doug Jeffrey has been using the jump rope here at the Sway TV studios when he does Fit Over 50. Well, then sure enough, people are coming into the chat telling us, I just bought a jump rope. I just bought the ropeless jump rope. Then they're coming onto my Instagram, and it shocks me. You guys can find me at Instagram at Candace Keto 1. And so people are coming onto my Instagram, and they're DMing me, and they're leaving comments on my posts saying that they've bought the jump rope. Because what I did was I started jumping rope terribly, and I put a jump rope challenge out to you guys. If you guys can jump rope, I thought I can jump rope. I had not jump roped in the better part of 20 years, but I thought it was no problem because I used to. I can't jump rope now. So I guess it's not like a bicycle, is it? Tell me if you can jump rope, because I thought, if you haven't done it in a while, like a bicycle, you never forget. I forgot, and I can't remember how to jump rope. So it's taken me a couple of times, and every time I'm here doing Fit Over 50, I attempt it horribly. So anyways, you guys, I see that you are making all these great purchases of something as simple as a jump rope, and then yoga mats. I know somebody asked me about a yoga mat the other day because they've been watching us, and they're interested in starting yoga, starting deep stretch, slow deep stretch. And today, later on, what we're going to be doing is the sun is coming up, the weather's warming up. It's going to be 80 degrees here in sunny Los Angeles. Right now, it's in the 50s, and it's a little bit too early for me to go out there and stretch, because ideally, you always want to stretch when it's warm. Because that's just better for your muscles, and you're not going to pull a muscle. The warmer, the better, I always say. But today we are going to go out there when it warms up a little bit, and we're going to get on the yoga mat. So I hope you guys join us. If you have a yoga mat at home, if you're on a carpeted floor and you just want to put down a towel and get ready, we're not going to do anything complicated. It is nothing like we're going to turn you into a pretzel or something, so don't worry. But we would love for you to join us as we do a little bit of slow, deep stretch. We're just going to wake that body up. And for those of you who said at the beginning of the year, I'm going to lose 20 pounds. I'm going to lose 5 pounds. Girl, I'm going to be exercising every single day, and then I'm only going to rest one day. And you haven't done it yet? This is a great way to start. Because one, I'm going to be there to help you, and I'm in the comments section. And so if you have a question, am I doing this right? Am I doing that? I can't do that pose. What should I do instead? This is a terrific way to just start. Even if you're with me for 5 minutes doing it, it is a step in the right direction, right? It is a step in the right direction. And you can build on those steps each week. And slowly, before you know it, you're doing, instead of 5 minutes, you'll be doing 30 minutes. And then you'll be doing stuff by yourself. And then you'll be self-motivated to be able to, find videos on YouTube if you are doing yoga at home by yourself. Take the mat and go outside. If spring is coming, appreciate the weather and appreciate the world around us. And, the older that I get, and let me know if you guys feel the same way. The older that I get, the more I realize I'm not taking the time because I'm so busy to take a moment and appreciate that moment. Take a moment and appreciate outside and the beautiful weather and just nature, because we don't do that. And before you know it, you're going to blink and half your life is over, and you're going to look back and go, oh, what was that? You're going to blink and go, oh, what was that? Oh, that was my life, and I can't get that time back. And the older that I get, the more I realize how important and temporal and fixed, finite amount of time that we really do have. So if you get anything from me this morning, think about that. You have a choice on how you construct your time and what you do with it. And a lot of times we move at supersonic whistle speed, and we move at such a fast speed that we're not taking the time to appreciate us going through this whole thing that we call life. It's really funny if you really think about it. To take that time to appreciate what we have, because it's really, when you look back, and as I'm getting older, it's the smaller things that were the big things, the smaller things that were the bigger things that I appreciate now. Spending time with my grandparents, cooking with them, barbecuing in the backyard, grilled vegetables, and with the times that we would go and walk around the block with the dog. These are the smaller things that were the big things that I appreciate now. So take time to appreciate these small moments even today, because before you know it, I guarantee you those small moments are lost in time. And the people that we appreciate sometimes will become lost in time, right? That's just life. And so I would appreciate each moment of this incredible experience that we have. That's what's really important if you look at the big picture. But anyways, I digress. So anyways, please leave me a comment in the chat section. I would love to hear from you. Like I said, what we're doing today is we're going to do a little bit of Get Ready With Me, which I'm going to start in a moment. I'm going to do 2 hairstyles for you that are fitness oriented, which we haven't done before. And is there anybody out there that has super long hair? Let me know. Do you have super long hair as long as me? You guys can never see the length of my hair. It's almost down to my waist. And I don't know if you have hair like mine. Mine is really thick and it's coarse. It's naturally wavy, kind of frizzy. It's got a mind of its own. And it's so unruly. This hair drives me crazy. So if you have hair this thick and you're trying to do some type of fitness oriented exercise, a lot of times, you can't leave it down because it just goes everywhere and it gets in your face. And if you're outside, it's blowing all over the place, so you want to pull it back. With my hair, and tell me if this is your situation, leave a comment in the chat section. It's so heavy. And you know what I'm talking about. That when you put it in a ponytail, it's so heavy that literally within a couple of hours, I get a massive headache. How many of you have this issue? Please let me know. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to be able to put my hair in a ponytail, but I'm going to separate it into 2 ponytails. Therefore, I'm going to distribute the weight of this horsehair evenly, and then I'm going to combine it into one. And a hairstylist taught me this trick, and it really does help, because what it does is it more evenly distributes the weight on your head. So if you wear a ponytail all day and go to Disneyland for 14 hours, chances are you might have a headache, but at least this will work better than one ponytail, and yet it still looks like one ponytail. It's for us girls or guys that have super, super heavy long hair. So I'm going to do that first. And then the second one I'm going to do that I think you guys are really going to like, and other people have commented on it, and that's what made me think of it when I'm out there doing yoga and deep stretches. People are like, oh, that hair is so cute. It looks like cheerleader hair. But I do it for a reason, because I don't know if you thought about it. When you're on the mat doing yoga and you're laying down, you can't put your head down if you have a ponytail right here. There's like no way. And what happens is your head is up and you don't get the maximum benefit of like slow, deep stretch because you can't relax the neck, the shoulders, and your head, and that goes down into your back because it's all connected, because your head is at this really funny, awkward position because you cannot put your head back flat. So what I do for a yoga mat, and I encourage you to do this, if you have your hair down, that's fine. If you have hair as long as mine, a lot of times I have to put it up because it's doing this, and it's like literally, it's flopping in my face. So what I like to do instead is to separate it into two kind of cheerleader, ponytail thingies. And it may look a little goofy, but it works. And I'm able to put this part of my head flat, completely flat on the mat, and that's the most important thing. And I always say with slow, deep stretch and yoga, and I'll probably say it out there today, is that it is for you. It really is. It's not for anybody else. It is for you. And, there's no competition. That's what I love about it with so many other sports, any other sport, like, golf or tennis, or baseball or basketball or whatever, football. It's all based on competition, right? And, one team or one person's going to win and the other team and the other person is going to lose. In a way, that is important because it teaches good sportsmanship, especially to children. And I always say when you put your kids in some type of sports activity, it's not so much the activity in itself, it's what it represents. And I think what it represents is learning to be a good sport, learning to learn good sportsmanship, to be able to shake hands at the end no matter what, learning to win, and most importantly, I think learning to lose. Because, I've always said this, and I said this on Friday when I was on Fit Over 50 with Doug Jeffrey, I've learned more from the times that I've lost. The times that I have lost have encouraged me to improve myself and to be better, and to learn the lessons from losing are far more important, I think, than winning. And winning is great, and it's a great feeling, and it produces happiness and joy. But I think the lessons, especially for children, the lessons in losing are that much more important. Let me know your opinion on that. I'm really curious if you think the same thing, and if you have your children in sports activities. There's a reason, a bigger reason than just learning how to play baseball or basketball, although that's good in and of itself, right? But what I was saying is that when we go out there, what I like about it is not about winning or losing. It's not about form. If your form is not perfect, my form is not perfect. It's about yourself and making you go into certain positions and guiding you into certain positions that feel good, that help relieve the stress and relieve the pressure off of certain parts of your body where we all have a tendency to hold on to that pressure due to stress. So it could be, for you, it could be your lower back, right? For me, a lot of times it's my neck and my shoulders. Constantly, I feel the tension there. For you, it may be you have a muscle tension headache because of stress. For you, it could be your fingers, and you need more to be able to have dexterity and to be able to be more ambulatory because you're on the computer in this fixed position for 8 to 10 hours a day, where you're sitting in the same spot with your wrists in the same position, doing the same thing over and over again. That's why so many of us deal with carpal tunnel syndrome, and we have stiffness in our joints and our hands, our fingers, our neck, and our shoulders, because a lot of times, let me tell you, when you work in a cubicle for 8 hours a day, I don't know if that's so ergonomically sound, right? It's not, because man was initially, when we were out there being hunters and gatherers, right? We were out there moving and standing and eating in fields, getting pieces of grains. We were not sitting eating a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. That is a societal construct. We have constructed a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We were eating small little meals of grain. We were eating very little bit of meat because it was a big thing when a hunter was able to get meat and they brought it back to the village. And then it was a big celebration. So I think we're eating way too much of that too. Our society is great, but our society has also made us in some ways unhealthy because we're doing things that the body was not naturally intended to do. You tell me if our body was naturally intended to sit in a cubicle 8 to 10 hours a day. I guarantee you it was not. It was not. Our body was designed to be moving and running around and being up, standing up, agile for much of the day because we were hunting and gathering. So you guys, tell me what you think about that. So that's why I'm telling you the importance of getting up and moving. Doing something. I do not care what it is or where you're starting. Even like I said, if you're in the car waiting for your kids and you're moving your hands, you're moving your fingers, you're taking your arms and lifting them up, putting them behind the headrest in the car and stretching your elbows in and out. At least that is something. Even if you're sitting in the car and taking 5 minutes for yourself and you are twisting. See how important just the twist is, just to get yourself going. So you guys tell me what you do, because really, and I used to make excuses for myself too. I would say, I'm too busy. I'm too busy. I can't do this, and the day's gone before I know it. So that's why, at least for me, and I'm not encouraging everybody to do this, I'm up at 4 every morning. My partner is up, it's strangely 2:30 or 3 every morning. Don't ask me how. And, I'm on the yoga mat in the dark. The other day, I had to be someplace very early on Friday. I was on the yoga mat at 3 in the morning. Because I wanted to get that time in for myself to loosen myself up. I also have a little portable bag that you can get right here on Amazon. And it is so cute. It's so cute. It's a tote bag. And it fits a yoga mat. So I'm able to throw that in the back of my car. And if I'm going someplace or if we're traveling, you bet that yoga mat is going with us. If I can't find a yoga mat and I'm on carpet, I'll put down a towel to be able to stretch. So there's really no excuse. The excuses are that you're making them to yourself, and that's something that I had to learn. I had to learn because I was making excuses up and saying I was too busy. I had every single moment of the day filled. Well, then a year could go by, or 2 years could go by, and cardiovascularly, that's very unhealthy for you. And in order to keep everything going, I always say, if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. If you don't use it, you will lose it. And the older we get, the more apparent that is going to become to you, because you're going to start feeling probably achy joints, stiffness, especially in the morning. We are not as agile as we are probably in our teens and our 20s and so on. So, it's really important. So anyways, what I was saying in all of that is that, the hairstyles may look funny and the positions on the yoga mat, most certainly, I always say, oh my gosh, I don't even want to watch after because I feel like they look so goofy sometimes, right? But once again, don't worry about it. It is for you. And yes, yoga and stretching can look funny, and it can look like we're putting you in a pretzel, but that pretzel feels great, and it's going to relieve a lot of the pressure on different parts of your body. And, even other people that I've worked with, they're like, I didn't even know I was holding pressure in that area. I'm so used to it, that pressure became a white noise. And I constantly had aches and pains in certain areas that I thought were normal, and they're not. So I'm just telling you guys, that definitely the more you stretch, the better it's going to be. So anyways, without that being said, you guys, good morning. If you're just joining us, I'm Candace Kita, and I'm here at the Sway TV studios, and I'm coming to you live from almost sunny Los Angeles now. I'm so excited, and let me know where you guys are in the country and what time it is right now. It's about, I don't know, 7 something in the morning here in LA, and we're just getting ready. Later on, I'm so excited. We're going to be doing sunrise, slow deep stretch, a little bit of yoga outside here at the Sway TV studios. And you know, Bigfoot Gorilla was just commenting. He was like, you guys have so much energy to burn. And you know, we do, because you know, we're excited to be here, and it's early in the morning. It's very early in the morning, but you know, we believe in setting the day a certain way, and you have the ability to set the way you're thinking about the day, and that's going to carry you all the way through. You know, the power is in your hands in doing that. So we always say we want to set the day with positivity, especially at the beginning of the week where it's Monday. Think of Monday as a day of opportunity for you. Don't think of it as a day of drudgery, you know, because that's going to set the way you think Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So enjoy this day. You know, to me, it's just another day. It's a day that's been given to you as a gift. You know, you're so lucky to have this day, and you have a choice in the way you get to run it. You know, you get to do anything with this day, right? So anyways, we're just enjoying the day. And yeah, we have a lot of energy. And yeah, we're going to be doing slow deep stretch and yoga very soon. But first, I want to show you 2 hairstyles that I think are good for fitness. And one of them is going to be a hairstyle. I can't find my dryer. Oh well, I don't have my hair dryer. Usually I have the Revlon one-step hair dryer that I like to use. Because the Revlon one-step hair dryer is a great way to, oh, I found it. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm going to show it to you. This is the Revlon one-step hair dryer. And what I love about it is it saves me a step in the morning. This is available here on Amazon. And what I like about it, I'll pull back a little bit, is so you can see the whole thing. What I like about it is I like to be able to brush my hair and dry it at the same time. And you know, it's very lightweight and it's so portable. And this is so easy. It's so wonderful if you want to be able to travel, because you can use this and just throw it in your, toss it in your luggage, and it saves you space, because a lot of times you carry a hair dryer because you don't know if the hotel has one or not, and your hair dryer takes up a quarter of your luggage. So this really saves you space. And all I'm going to do first off is I'm going to just basically turn this on, and I'm going to dry my hair, and I'm also going to brush it. And I'm not going to talk right now because it's kind of a little bit loud, so I want to just show it to you. There you go. And what I love about it too is because you can do heat on the high. It's got cool, medium, and high. And the heat actually helps seal the shaft of the hair by making the cuticle lie flat. And so as a result, I feel like my hair is a lot shinier just by using the Revlon One Step. It's a terrific product. And you know, you can buy it here on Amazon. You don't even have to turn it on. As you can see, I can just use it as a hairbrush by itself. and it thoroughly gets out all the tangles out of my hair. So I always like to start out the day this way. It's so awesome. And then what I'm going to do, actually, you know what? I have this great massager. Let me see if I can find it really quick because I want to show you that too while we're here. Well, it wasn't there. I wanted to show it to you. I have this great massager that I was trying yesterday. It's called the Back Massager by Zillion. And for those of you out there, we were talking about, you know, having maybe an achy back in the morning, or, you know, stiffness in your joints, in your fingers. This helps with your lower back and upper back issues. Oh, thank you. I have it. I love this. Now, this is by a company called Zillion, and I want to show it to you. I'm just going to turn it on. Isn't that great? Can you see it? Now, this is a company called Zillion. It's Z-Y-L-L-I-O-N. That's Z-Y-L-L-I-O-N. And what I love about it is this is a portable back massager. As you can see, it is very light and small. It will fit in a suitcase. And for those of you who have a back massager built into a big chair, how would you travel with it if you want to go cross country? You couldn't. But with this Zillion back massager, you could totally travel with it. And as you can see, the massaging elements in there are turning around, and they're also heated. Oh, it feels so good. They are heated, and by themselves, they're going clockwise. Then they're going to stop and they're going to go counterclockwise. So what I've been doing is I've been putting this on. Now see, it just went counterclockwise. Isn't that awesome? Now this is available here on Amazon, and I would say it weighs only a couple of pounds. If you guys have any questions about this, you know, please put them in the chat right now, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. And like I said, it plugs in. It's so simple to use. In order to shut it off, all you would do is hold down the button, and it automatically shuts off. To start it up again, you just press the button and release. And it's also got a Velcro strap here if you want to strap it onto the back of a chair or onto yourself. It is awesome. Now, this whole time, yesterday, I was taking this back massager and I'm using it, so I'm going to tell you what it is like. Hold on. Oh, this is so great. I have it on my lower back because that's where I feel like I have issues. And this is amazing. I'm just going to sit here for a second. I could probably fall asleep right in front of you guys, but I won't. This is great for you guys. Like if you're getting ready in the morning in your makeup chair, doing your makeup and your hair, or for you guys that are just sitting with a cup of coffee in your bathrobe in the morning. This is such a great way to wake up because, like, say, what happens if your significant other is not there or you're home by yourself? Who's going to rub your back? Nobody's there. So this way, it's like you can't rub your lower back by yourself, and this is completely hands-free, and it's portable, and you can take it with you, and it's reasonably priced, and it feels so good. I feel like it's loosening my back muscles right now. I just love this. And you know what, a great way to kind of loosen yourself up for 5 or 10 minutes before you actually start to work out. Because like I said, especially with stretching, you want to be able to be warm so you don't, hurt yourself. Stretching in the warmest place possible, I always say, is better than being in the freezing cold, because you don't want to like seize your muscles up and tighten them up. So what a great way to add warmth, because this does have the heat element in it, and also to loosen it up, because I feel like I'm loosening here. Don't scare me like that. I always get a great neck massage in the morning. Oh, you're so lucky, JJ1010. That's awesome. So your significant other gives you a great neck massage in the morning. That is such a wonderful thing. And like I said earlier, it's the small things that are the big things in life, right? And those are the things that really count. So where are you beaming in from today? And what time is it over there? And that's so awesome that you get a neck massage. You know, this sounds weird, I get my feet pulled in the morning. That's how I wake up, because I like to loosen that lower back, you know. So my significant other pulls my feet at 4 in the morning in the dark, which is that's too much information, right? But yeah, let me know what you guys do. And so you don't need a massager. But for those of us who don't have somebody who's there who's gonna massage your neck, and Wyoming mountain time, how cool. I hear it's beautiful there. I've never been. That's one of the few states I've never been to before. So you guys, it's very cold in Wyoming right now is my guess, right? Montana, Wyoming, I would assume are cold right now. Texas, as you know, where I'm from, was extremely cold last week, record-breaking temperatures that had never even been recorded since they started recording the weather. In Austin, North Austin, on one day with the wind chill factor, it was 20 below. It's unbelievable. I don't understand that. But anyways, yeah, let me know what temperature is over there. So feel feet pulling really well. It sounds relaxing. It actually is. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like if you like yank on my legs and my feet, it helps stretch out those muscles in your lower back, especially after you've been sleeping. We just got a new mattress, thinking that maybe it was it was an old mattress, but it wasn't, because I still have a stiff back. So, but you know, another thing that I've been doing, and let me know if you guys do this as well, and you can actually get these supplements here at Amazon. I've been using chondroitin and glucosamine, and at first I got the pill form. And I think what's been working best for me, and you guys let me know, is the liquid chondroitin and glucosamine that you can get right here. On Amazon, I end up taking 2 tablespoons every morning. And I feel like, maybe it's in my mind, but I feel like almost instantaneously within an hour, I am moving around and feeling so much better. Oh yeah, we are pansies, I know. Yeah, seriously, 20 degree below pansies in Texas. I'll tell you, that was not weather for Texas. And then what is the phrase they always use? Don't mess with Texas. But who knew, right? 20 degrees below with a wind chill factor, and then a regular Fahrenheit degree of 0. That's crazy. But you know, Wyoming too is known for lots of wind on the plains, right? If I'm not mistaken. So anyways, I still have this great back massager on I'm using right now. I'm just going to show you guys real quick, and then I'm going to be selfish and put that on my back again. As you can see, this is by Zylllion, Zylllion. And, you know, if you do not have somebody to massage your neck, like JJ1010, then I would definitely recommend this. It's so light and portable, which is what I love. It's got heat in it. And as you can see, I just press and hold the button down, which shuts off the massager. And I just touch and release and turn it back on. And it's as simple as that. And this also will go clockwise and counterclockwise automatically. And so if you don't have the real deal like JJ1010 does, and you want somebody to massage your back, like I'm doing right now, this is what you do. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. And I put it on my lower back, but you guys can put it higher if you want. I'm just positioning it right now. So anyways, all right, so let's do one of these hairstyles. So the first one I'm going to do, this is for working out. This will be great for like tennis, golf, hiking, running, you know, any type of sports where you're not lying down. And I've got super long hair. You can't see the whole thing. I've been to Texas before in the winter. Not one coat in the whole state. What do you mean, what, not one coat? They didn't have a jacket? You couldn't, what was the weather when you went there? Because normally in the winter, Texas has 4 distinct seasons. And that's what I really like about it. You've got a beautiful spring, a gorgeous fall with the leaves falling and the wind blowing. Summer is super hot. That's the one time it's a little bit too humid and hot for me. And a winter that's cold. So I can't believe you couldn't find a jacket. There was no jacket, no jacket in Texas. Let me know if it was Like, I've been there since the 30s. Anyways, like I said, if you have hair as long as mine and you want to be able to put it up in a ponytail but not have the headache that one ponytail can cause because your hair's too heavy, you know what I'm talking about. After a couple hours, your head hurts. I literally have gotten headaches from my hair. So what I do is I pull 1/3 of my hair up. Jackwoods do not equal a coat. That's true. So coat is the bigger guy, and a jacket is just like a windbreaker, right? So you were not able to find the coat. How not? What was the temperature? I don't understand that, because I've always been able to find a coat in Texas. And where did you go? Did you, you could have gotten one on Amazon. You could have gotten one on Amazon before. El Paso. El Paso was hot. El Paso is hot. Is there anybody out there right now that's from El Paso? I have been to El Paso a few times in the summer, way over 100 each day. Boy, I was shocked. Were you there for business, or you're there just for fun or visiting family? I've been in El Paso the times that I've driven from California to Texas. The layover, because Texas is so big, it takes 12 hours to get across Texas, right? So El Paso is where you spend the night. Oh, a nice 50. Wow, I'm really surprised. Because, you know, other parts of the state, I've always been able to find something. Seriously, I've always been able to find something. That's crazy. But were you there for work, or were you there for fun, too? Because maybe you were out shopping if you were for fun, and if you're there at work, you didn't have enough time. So when it's like I said, I take 1/3 of my hair, not half and half. And what I'm going to do with the top third of it is I am just going to brush it, and then I'm just going to put it on the top of my head to hold it there. And I'm just going to use a clip. And all that is going to do is just going to separate my hair from the rest of my hair. Then what I'm going to do is all this extra hair that usually is the weight issue that causes me to have a headache when I have my hair up, I'm just going to pull this up into a separate ponytail that's low. And you always want to do the bottom one first and then the top one second. The natural inclination is start at the top, but you want to set this bottom one because this is where all the weight is that normally. Oh, Noah, how are you? Shalom. Shalom. This is my friend Noah, and she is from Israel. I was just saying that you would pop in from Israel. How are you? How have you been? I haven't talked to you since last week. What have you been up to? Oh, you're good. Oh, that's awesome. How's your kitty? She has a cute kitty cat, too. How have you guys been? What time is it over there now? She's coming in from Israel. So like I said, no, if you're just coming in, I'm doing 2 hairstyles for fitness. Because we're going to go out there. Oh, your cat is crazy. Oh, is she doing that? What do they call it? Midnight crazies? Where cats, they run around and go nuts? Yeah, and see, it's nighttime. It's 5:25 where you're at. I think that's why, because they say that cats have midnight crazies and they go run all over through the house on the carpet, right? Yes, and they go da-da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, for like no reason at all. Is that what's going on? And I don't know what that is, but they said all kitties do that. That's so funny. So anyways, now I'm taking that hair, and as you can see, I've got it into a lower pony. So now I'm just going to take a band. You can get these on Amazon. They're really inexpensive. And I'm just going to band it with one of these bands and pull it. Now, because my hair's so heavy, I usually take 2 bands, and I band it right here again. And this is my lower part of my hair. And then I pull it tight. So now, as you see, I've got one, I'm sure this looks totally weird. It must look totally weird right now because it's halfway done. But I've got one ponytail that is on the lower part of my head because I've divided my hair into 2. So this kind of looks like a punk look, doesn't it? I mean, hey, I kind of like it. Maybe I could just stay like this all day. Anyways, the reason why we're doing this is to evenly distribute the weight of heavy hair onto your head when you're doing a ponytail. Oh, thank you for asking, Noah. My tortoise is doing awesome. For those of you guys who don't know, my partner and I have a 20-pound tortoise. And he's about this big. He's like a huge watermelon. And he lives in the house with us. And Noah has a kitty, so we always ask how everybody is. So one day, maybe we'll bring him on. One day maybe we'll bring him on because nobody believes that we have one, and he's like a child to us. His name is Stoffel. It's Stoffel. Think of waffle with an S. And the reason why is because it's a South African type of tortoise, and a Stoffel is a South African name. So we named him Stoffel. So think Stoffel the waffle. But thank you for asking, what is your kitty's name? Because I don't know if I've ever asked what your kitty's name is. I wish that you could pop a picture in the chat, but I don't know how to do that of your kitty. I would love to see. So like I said, all I did now is I went ahead and I put that there, bottom ponytail, and now I'm going to put the top ponytail on top of the bottom ponytail. So it's really easy. So this hair that you guys saved at the top, go ahead and just release it with the clip. And now I'm just going to take my brush and I'm going to brush it flat. I have a little bit of a tangle here, so I'm going to get rid of the tangle first, because tangles only add to issues with your hair. How did I get this tangle, you guys? It wasn't there a minute ago. So now I'm going to untangle this hair. Gosh, what a pain. I don't know how I did that. Okay. So here's the other ponytail. So now what you're going to do is you're going to, oh, your kitten's name is Mitzi. How cute. Is there any reason why, did you name your kitty after someone named Mitzi? Or like a person that you know? So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take this extra piece of hair, connect it to this piece of hair, and use a clip, and I'm going to tie it together. So now my hair is really two ponytails in one, and the one ponytail is holding the most of the weight on the bottom. So the weight is actually down lower than it normally is, and so it's gonna feel so much better, and I can keep this ponytail for so much longer than if I just put my hair into one, because my hair is so heavy. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this L'Oreal Elnett hairspray, and we got this on Amazon and it came to us in 2 days. It was so easy, and this is a light hold. It's not like a heavier hold, and I'm just going to spray a little bit just to control a little bit of the frizzies, and then I hold. Oh, Mitzi is 1 year old, so she's still a kitten. She's basically a kitten, right? Cats are full grown at 1, so she's fully grown now? And what color is she? I think you told me. What color is Mitzi? And then all I do is, yes, that's right, that she is full grown at 1. Oh, did you have her since she was a little baby? And did you adopt her, or you got her somewhere? How cute. And you just want to hold her hand here for a second for the hairspray to dry. Sometimes you can just touch it up with, oh, she's gray, white, and brown. How cute. Aw. Well, Noah has a kitty named Mitzi, and I've got a big 20-pound tortoise named Stoffel. You guys out there, let me know what you have. Do you have a dog or a cat? Or do you have a less typical, more exotic pet? I'd be really curious. Do you have fish or reptiles? I adopted her when she was 2 months old. How cute. Oh, I love that. And where did you adopt her? I love it when people adopt rather than buy animals now these days. I actually got Stoffel from a breeder because he's more of an exotic animal, and as a result he's harder to find. But a lot of people are adopting kitties and puppies, dogs and cats that need homes, and I think that's actually the most important thing. And our pets, I don't even say they're pets, we think of them as our children, and they sleep in the same room with us. We cover them with it. We have an electric blankie for them. So let me know what you guys do for your furry babies. Do you do anything exceptional or special for them? We treat ours just like they're our children, and we have TV time with them, and they come up on the couch and we all snuggle. And how can you snuggle with a reptile, right? How can you snuggle with a 20-pound tortoise? But we do. And we play ball with him, and he goes on walks around the block, and the whole neighborhood knows him. And basically, he's got his own friends. He has a babysitter. We take very good care of them. He has a specialty vet. And like I said, they are our kids. So let me know about your furry babies, or if you have exotic pets, something that's very different. And like I said, I actually get a lot of their food here on Amazon, and I get it delivered to me because, I don't know if you've tried to move a 50-pound bag of tortoise diet before. So they bring it right to the house. Amazon does. So anyways, what we've been doing is hair that you can do for working out. And the first one that I did now, as you can see, is I just took my hair, which is so heavy that I actually separated it into two ponytails as opposed to one, and thereby I release a lot of the pressure of the weight of my hair, so I can keep this one longer than I can a regular ponytail. Because you guys who have long hair know what I'm talking about. Please leave a message in the chat if you get headaches from wearing your hair up in ponytail too long, because I've done this. I've gone to Disneyland and I've ended up with a huge headache. It's no fun. So by separating out into two ponytails and then putting them in together as one, it evenly distributes the weight of my hair, and it makes it so much easier for me, and I can actually keep this longer. Yes. Oh yes, you know what I'm talking about. Do you have long hair too, Noah? Because Noah, I was laughing so hard when we first met each other. I automatically assumed that she was a boy. And she was like, I'm a girl. And I was like, oh, I didn't know. I'm so sorry. So it's so funny. But anyway, so you do have long hair like me. And a lot of you ladies out there who have hair as long as me, you know what I'm talking about. Because goodness gracious, I've gone and have had horrible headaches because of my hair. So this is a good way. As you can see, I'll turn to the side. I pulled it into two ponytails, and then I've combined it into one. So so now I'll take this one down. Yes, Noah says I'm having headaches collecting my hair. It's terrible. Yes, it really is, and people don't understand that. Guys who don't have long hair will never know. But if your hair is super long, it weighs and pulls down, and it can give you a really bad headache even after an hour. And there you are out and about at some social event, and you can't even enjoy it because your head is killing you. Madison, oh, you found a puppy. Oh, that's awesome. So what happened to the puppy? Tell me. So now you guys, I'm going to just take this one down to show you. And Madison, do you have long hair like Noah and I, so you know what I'm talking about? Like when your hair is so heavy that when you put it up, you get a headache. And a lot of times I would actually avoid, putting my hair up because it was just driving me crazy because of the weight of it. The weight of my hair was so heavy that it was uncomfortable. I'd rather leave it down. But then, when you do sports, like you can't have hair flying all over, So this is another way that you can evenly distribute the weight of your hair. I'm going to show you guys that back massager one more time for you guys who are just coming in. Hold on one second. Let me grab it. So all morning, I've been using this back massager. It's by Zillion, Zyllion. And here it is. You guys are just seeing it. Now, to turn it on, all you do is you push the button and hold and release. It's so awesome. So now, as you can see, the massaging implements are in there turning, and they also heat. They heat up, so it's so great. Oh, what time is it with me, Noah? It's, you know, that's a good question. Oh, it's like 7:20 something a.m. on Tuesday. It's Tuesday. And it's evening for you guys right now, but it's still Tuesday, right? 5 something, almost 6 o'clock your time p.m. So, anyways, now these implements, if you watch them in a moment, I know, thank you. Isn't it great? You know what's so great about this, Noah, too, is it's so light. Like, it's only a couple pounds, and you can travel with this. And these implements here, they're gonna turn around the other way in a moment. And there they go. See, it automatically turns. And it heats. So it makes your back feel amazing. Now to shut it off, all you do is you just hold the button down. And then release when it shuts off. And to turn it on, once again, you just push the button and release. It's so cool, and it's got Velcro to be able to put it on your chair. It's not a head massage, it's a back massage. So what I like to do is I'll put this on my lower back. If you have issues like with the lower back, I like to put it on my lower back. You can put it on your upper back. But you know, you could probably, let's try it on the neck. Oh, it works here too. This is great. So this is working on my neck right now and on my head. Oh my gosh. This is amazing on my head. I am not joking. Okay, you guys, right now it's working on my neck and it's working on the base of my head. And, oh, thanks so much for saying that, Noah, because I had not used this here before. Now it's reversing and I feel the heat on my head. And now what I'm going to do is, as you can see, it's kind of shaped like kind of like a doggy bone. Oh, you adopted her, and her name is Cassandra. I found her yesterday. Oh, that's so cute, Madison. What do you know what type of puppy she is? Do you know what kind? Is she going to be like a big dog when she's older, or a smaller dog? Oh, let me know. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to put this behind my lower back, and this is where I've been putting it mainly this whole time. Yesterday, the whole time I had this massager on, and it just released all the tension in my back. It feels so good. So yeah, that's so awesome that Madison found a puppy. I love talking to you guys every day. Thank you so much, Madison, for coming in, because you come in almost every morning, and you know I really do appreciate it. And same with Noah too, because I know it's evening your time, like almost 6 o'clock at night, but it's morning here. And thank you so much for always coming in. And I know as you can see, the sun is just coming out, and we're just about to enjoy this beautiful day. It's going to be 80 degrees here today. Unbelievable. So anyways, now I want to show you a different way to do your hair for exercise. And the reason why you see me most of the time outside in this hair, because somebody actually had mentioned it. They thought it was cheerleader hair, and I thought it was so funny. But the reason why is because, you know, when you're on a yoga mat, if you have your hair up like this, like we just did, you can't lean your head back on the mat. You can't lean your head back on the mat, so you don't get the full benefit, because you can't relax your head or your neck or your shoulders. You can't do any of that. So I like to evenly distribute my hair into 2 ponytails on either side with the back of my head flat. So I'm able to lay fully down on the mat, because can you imagine if you have a big bump on your head, you cannot relax. So people are always like, oh, it's cute, it's cheerleader hair. And I'm like, well, but it serves a function when you're doing yoga and you have long hair. Unless you want to put it in a low pony. But I suggest always putting your hair back so it's just simply not falling into your face all the time and driving you crazy like mine does. So anyways, so all I do is I'm just going to make a part down the middle of my hair, and then I'm going to continue that part all the way down the back of my neck. So I'll have an even part. Doesn't have to be 100% even because, you know, nobody's completely symmetrical, but I like to use a comb, and I'm going to just separate the two sides out. Now I'm going to separate down the middle, and I'm just going to divide my hair into what I think is as close as possible to two even parts. There. Now, let me use this Revlon One Step, and I'm going to brush out each side of my hair and get out the tangles. And I know you guys have probably seen this before, but I love it. This is the Revlon One Step hair dryer, and I like to use it because one, it smooths the shaft of my hair down, so it makes my hair look shinier, which I love. And then two, it actually dries my hair and it takes out the tangles at the same time because you're brushing and drying your hair. So it's really great for travel. You don't have to take a hairbrush and a hair dryer because you know how like the hair dryer is so ginormous, it takes up half of your suitcase. So you don't have to do that. And what I love about it too is that it's so lightweight and easy to use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it on right now, and I'm just going to brush this side of my hair to get out all the tangles. Perfect is that? And you can see how shiny my hair is now because it's smoothed down the shaft of the hair. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this hair up this one side only. Be sure you get it all and don't miss any pieces, or you got to kind of start over. And I'm going to pull this hair up. Does it smooth the hair? Absolutely. It does smooth my hair because it's got heat, and it's like a hair dryer and a brush at the same time. And that's what I love it, because I feel like it saves me a step. I can brush and I can also dry my hair at the same time. And my hair gets shinier because of the heat. It smooths down the shaft of the hair, and the cuticle of the hair lays flatter, and so therefore it reflects the light better. So it's kind of like a little illusion, but it does make my hair appear to be shinier. So thanks for asking that, Noah. It does make a difference. So now I am just finding a good place where I want this section of my hair to be on the head. I kind of place it higher just to get it out of the way. And then what I want to do, it's really easy, is I just take one of these rubber bands, and you can get them on Amazon. They're super cheap. And then I'm just going to put it in the rubber band. I try to get it around 3 times if I can. If not, it's not a big deal. And then I pull to tighten it. And then, because my hair is so heavy, a lot of times I use 2 of these, and I double rubber band it. If you don't have super heavy hair and you've got hair that's thinner and not as unruly like mine is, maybe you don't need to rubber band it twice. I do, just because my hair drives me insane. There. So now I can just brush through it again, just to get the tangles out, just because it's going to be easier. Now don't worry about all these frizzy things that are popping up, because what we're going to do in a moment is take a piece and wind it around there. The sliding hairbrush and the back massage in the lottery. I know, it's like winning the lottery, right? This back massager, I can sit here all morning and use this back massager and talk to you guys. So it is like winning the lottery. And it's so relaxing. And at the same time, I feel like it's doing this thing and it massages and then it stops and it actually rewinds by itself. So it's so cool. It's by a company called Zyllon, Zylllion. And you can get it right here on Amazon. And like I said, all these tools that we've been using, like for example, I love these. We just got them in the other day. This alligator clip. There are like 10 of these for like $6 here on Amazon. And what's so great about them is you can use them in your hair to be able to section pieces of your hair off while you're working on other parts of your head. I love these. Were you here on Friday? We had that big unboxing party where we got so many things from Amazon, and we left them in boxes. And then on Friday morning, I came and opened them all up. It was so much fun. Like even we got the Clairol Jumbo and Super Jumbo rollers that give you that really soft wave. If you weren't here and you didn't get to see them, I'll do it again so you can see how we created like really big hair with these Jumbo. I know, I wish I could win the lottery too. If you guys are out there and you won the lottery, what would you do with it? You know what? What's really cool is we are giving it away in our contest to win the PlayStation 5. We're also giving away to the person who refers the most amount of people. We're giving a $250 Amazon gift card away. So I've been asking people, if you won that $250 Amazon gift card, what would you do with it? What would you get here on Amazon? Because you know, $250 goes a long way here with all those deals of the day and everything. So let me know, what would you get? I'm so curious. Some people were saying that they would get DVD box sets. One person said of like DC Comics. Other people were saying they were getting virtual reality headsets. Somebody was going to buy a book. I would probably get $250 worth of lipstick, let's be honest. So tell me, Noah, what would you get if you won that $250 Amazon gift card? And some people have actually been leaving the links in the comments for me to see, which I love, of the items like cut and paste off of Amazon. What would you be getting? Because I would love to be able to see. And all of you other guys out there, let me know what you would get if you would win. Because I always say somebody's got to win, right? So anyways, like I said, we're just doing hair in case you just joined us. I'm Candace Kita, and good morning, and welcome to Sway TV. And I'm coming to you live. That's right, I'm live right now, right here. I'm talking to Noah right now. And because I'm coming to you live, did you know that if you're just joining us here for the first time and you're on the Amazon platform and you're like, what is this? Click. You can comment right now, like Noah just did. I would buy lots of hair and facial products, that are not sold in Israel. Well, I remember you were saying one thing that we used was the Moroccan hair oil, remember? And you were saying that that was really popular in Israel. What are some of the other ones that are not available? Like some of the big, like Anastasia, Beverly Hills, right? Like, are there some certain ones that you can't get? And that's what's so neat about Amazon. Some things that you cannot find readily available in your area, wherever you are in the world. Noah's in Israel. I'm in SoCal, Southern California, here in the States. There's just some things you cannot get. And so I love going there because in my neighborhood, I might not be able to find, a certain blush or a concealer or a lipstick or a hair product, but I can always find it, for the most part, 99.98% time or whatever, I can find it on Amazon, right? So what are some of the things that are not in Israel, like over here, that you would like to get? I'm just curious. So anyways, like I said, we did an unboxing party on Friday. We unboxed a ton of things that we got from Amazon. It was so exciting. Oh, Madison. Okay, what is that? It didn't pop up. The link popped up, Madison? But can you actually tell me what it is? Because I can't see what the link popped up as. I'm just curious, and for the rest of us out here too, just to see what that link is. I see it's something on Amazon. Oh, wow, a foldable floor couch and sofa for living room and bedroom in gray. How cool. For everybody out there, how much is it? I'm just curious. It sounds like it could be pricey. Oh, Noah says, for example, I use Jason's facial products. Oh, I love those. There's healthy healthcare products that are often found in health food stores as opposed to just a regular chain drugstore, right? Facial products that are not sold in Israel. I also shop on Amazon when I need to. Very cool. I love the Jason lotions. The Jason lotions and the shampoos. And I know I usually am able to find them in health food stores only. So you're right. Madison, it's $159.99. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. And so it's because I can't see it, it's like a futon thingy. So it folds up. And so when you want it to be a couch, you can just fold it out, or it's a sofa and you can put it in your living room and then it folds up again. That's what I'm guessing. Let me know, because I can't actually see it. Oh yes, absolutely. I love the facial, Jason's facial products because they're all natural, they're cruelty free, and they don't use a lot of things like mineral oils, things that don't need to be in products. Yes, there are their products in Israel as well. But Amazon is much more lucrative. Oh, it's a better deal to buy them. That makes sense. That makes sense because they might be a little bit more expensive because they've had to get all the way to Israel, right? And I would assume on Amazon you have a bigger variety of the Jason products than you do maybe in your own store locally. Because I know, at least for me too, Amazon, I can find everything. There's a lotion called Polar Nuit. It's French, and I think it means polar nights. And anyways, that I can't find anywhere. The only place that I've been able to find it, because I'm not in Europe, is in Amazon. And another one that I use all the time, there's a difference between the Nivea in America and the Nivea in Europe. And I'm able to get the UK and German versions of Nivea face cream through Amazon, and that's the only way I've been able to get it. And I learned about it from my girlfriend who was originally from Europe, and she used to bring it back for me. But she doesn't go that often, so I'd run out. So then I found it, and I'm so happy to have found it on Amazon. Here's what it looks like. Oh, it doesn't show again. Oh, Madison, I really want to see it. I don't know why the image is not showing, but for those of you who are interested to check out this foldable floor couch and sofa for living room, and you know what? For that price, you could get it for the $250 Amazon gift card. So that's very cool. We were just talking about the neat, awesome products that you can get. Oh, copy and paste it. I can't copy and paste it here where I'm at. Anybody else, if you can copy and paste it, please do, and you can be able to see this foldable floor and couch sofa for the living room that you can find right here on Amazon. And people are so nice. Madison was nice to put in what she thinks is interesting if she won the $250 gift certificate. So if anybody else out there, if you, Noah, what would you put if you won the $250 gift certificate here on Amazon for entering the contest that we're going to be having to give away the brand new PlayStation 5 on March the 8th. So anyways, as I was saying, we got a ton of products, including this alligator clip on and the hairspray that I just showed you on Friday. And when he had a huge unboxing party, it was so much fun. And what I'm doing now is I'm just putting my hair into a style that I can put my hair up to do yoga, because you want the back of your head flat, so it's not like a ponytail would work, because then you would constantly, like, you'd be on the ponytail, right? And that would not benefit you, because you wouldn't be able to put your head back to get the full, benefit that you would be getting from doing yoga or slow deep stretch. So all I'm doing now is I'm just pulling my hair up into another ponytail on the other side of my head. And this is so easy. I just use a comb to smooth it out if I need to. If not, it's not a big deal. And then I use these bands that you can get on Amazon. And I just try to put it in kind of the same place that the other one is on the other side of my head. Because I try to make them as balanced as possible. But you know, if I don't, no big whoop. It's not a big deal. I'm not going to stress out over it. And then I want to also put 2 on this side because I put 2 on the other side. And I just tie my hair up like this. Got a lot of hair, as you can see, and it usually drives me crazy. So there we go. So now we have 2 hair like kind of up in what people were saying was like a cheerleader look. So now, let me just get a bobby pin real quick. Hold on one second. It fell on the ground. So now what I like to do, oh, you remember what is good morning in Hebrew? I don't have my notes with me. Can you give me a hint? Oh my gosh. Oh goodness, I usually have my notes right here. I know shalom is hello, and let me think. Give me a hint. Can you do the first word? Because I know it's 2. Because now I'm in the second. Oh, Boker Tov. Shalom and Boker Tov. I got it. I know I got it. Thank you so much. It's Boker Tov. Right? Hopefully I'm right. Yes, thank you. I remembered. I'm so excited. Every single time Noah comes in, she gives me a lesson in Hebrew. And so we've been learning Hebrew, you guys, this morning and many, many other mornings. And I have my notes, but they're over there, and I don't have them right now. So think of something else, too. What was good afternoon or good evening? Can you give me a hint? And then I'll be able, hopefully, God willing, to do the other part of it. So now what I'm going to do is just take a small section of my hair. And what I'm going to do is just wind it around the top here. Just to give it a... Oh, it's evening as Erev Tov. Boker Tov and Erev Tov. And Shalom. Is that right? If you guys are... if you know Hebrew too, please let me know. And then all I'm going to do is seal it with one of these bobby pins. I only have 2 because I just lost my other bobby pin. Where'd it go? Let's see. Oh, there it is. Okay, you guys. So hopefully 2 bobby pins are going to work. If not, no big deal. And then I'm going to do the same thing on my other one, where I'm taking a little bit of hair, and all I'm going to do is wind it around the ponytail. When somebody says Boker Tov to you, answer Boker. Boker Or. Boker Or is the answer to Boker Tov, so it's like, good morning to you too. Or you could just say Shalom. Boker Tov. Shalom. Boker Or. So at least I learned that one today. Oh, okay, Boker Or. So then I would say Boker Or if you say Boker Tov. How cool. Every day I learn something new. Thank you so much. Okay, you guys. And then what I want to do is just, it's really easy. I'm just going to spray a little bit. And like I said, today I was using the Elnet Satin Spray by L'Oreal. I love it because it's a light spray. It's not super heavy. Now, if you want a heavier spray that is going to really hold, we purchased this the other day and we love it. We got it on Amazon. It came here in 2 days. And this is Big Sexy Hair by Big Sexy Hair. It's the spray and play. Now this one, you can achieve Big Sexy Hair. It's got a much stronger hold. But today, because we're just, you know, I can say Shalom, Boker Tov, or Boker Or. Yeah, the Shalom is just like hello, which is more casual, Shalom, right? But just because we're just gonna go outside and just do a little light workout, this is not a big deal. So I'm just gonna use some of this Elnet hairspray. And I just like to spray around the hairline for this, just so my hair will stay. And then I just, when it's a little bit wet, I like to just hold it for a second with the comb just to kind of set it. It'll only take like, 1 second to do this. And this is something you can do like in 5 seconds flat and just go out and work out. And it just puts your hair away from your face. It just gets it up and away from your, if you sweat or, this kind of a thing. And then I'm just gonna do the same thing on this side right here. It's not a big deal. I'm just gonna hold it here and wait for a second until it dries. And then I'm just going to show you guys if you were to keep this and so there it is. And then I'm just smoothing it out on the top. And I can smooth it out here. So it's very, very easy. And if you guys wanted to, just for fun, it's not a big deal. But if you want to, we just got this wand by A Body. This was also something that we unboxed on Friday and we had such a fun time with it. Now this one I love because it has this extra feature. Oh, and you're asking when will the lottery winners be announced? Okay, that's going to be March the 8th. So March the 8th, you want to be live to see who wins that brand new PlayStation 5. And hopefully, well, you entered, right? I think you did for sure. Noah, you entered. So anyways, if you wanted to, you could use this curler. We're not going to do it today, but you could use this, definitely curl your hair on the ends if you were going to go out after. So anyways, you guys, thank you so much for being here with me today. And we're just going to go straight out and we're going to do some slow, deep stretch. So if you want to stick with me, I literally am going to just walk outside the Sway TV house and we're going to get started. So you guys, get your yoga mats, get on the floor and get with me. Are you ready? Let's go.
Make sure you guys follow Sway TV. Follow Sway right here. Ooh, it's this way, sorry. Corey says, thank you, Sway TV. Shakira says, thank you, Sway. Yes, guys, it is so much fun. We love Sway TV.
We're here all the time streaming live. We're sharing great products. We're doing great interviews and amazing giveaways.
Amazon, we love you, Amazon.
So grateful for you guys and for Sway TV.
I've had such a great time with all of you.
Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway.
Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway. Let's sway.